Just full circle. Full circle is the thing that comes to my mind. I gotta talk about this earlier. I was like 0-2 fighting World Choke here. I was like pink slips, you know, and he's making his debut. I was 0-2, so had to get it done, you know. Ended up going out there making a statement that day. Got 50K doing it. Looking to do the same. Just difference is, you know, this is Korean Zombie legacy fight, and every sense of the way I believe, and I look forward to it. You know, if we can get a bonus out of this one too, that'd be amazing. You're only as good as your last fight in the sport. You're only as good as your last fight. You know, it's not like basketball or baseball. Wherever you go, you can have one off game. 3 days later, you're playing in a game and you can go off. You know, this is like you have one off night. You don't fight 2, 3 months, 4 months if you're lucky. You know, sometimes sooner, but that's like if you're really lucky. But you know, at the end of the day, I believe if I was coming off of my Volk fight and he is coming off his Volk fight, this would be way different. The talks would be way different. I think so. The talks would be about this is a retirement fight for both guys. You know, so we see it happen. You know, I was blessed enough to get to have the Arnold Allen fight. I mean, I was in Korean Zombie shoes with the Arnold Allen fight, bro. It was counting me out. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if some people in here was counting me out in that fight. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, I pay no mind. I think it's like 1 year and 4 months Korean Zombie's gonna be out. So I'm expecting the best Korean Zombie there is. You know, he had 1 year and 4 months to be healed, to get healthy, to get better as an athlete, to get better as a person, period. And he got to get all his orders in affair and all his affairs in order. And we see, man. I think a dangerous Korean Zombie is going to show up come Saturday night, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, we see what happens. You know, we see what happens. First thing first is Korean Zombie. You know, at the end of the day, if you look at the rank, I'm the number one contender, and I've been busy. You look down the ranks, I see, you know, I don't even see people tell me like, oh yeah, this guy's ranked this. I was like, what? When's the last time we fought? He fought like 8 months ago. I'm like, what? How did he hold, you know, like how is he holding a rank for that long, or even over a year? So, you know, at the end of the day, I think so. People love the UFC because the UFC put the best fighters against the best fighters in the world, you know, and I'm over here fighting contenders, fighting who's who, whoever got to be, whoever up next, you know. I know there's talk about the man you just said. We see what happens, you know. He just barely beat a guy that just lost to the champ. So, yeah, you know, I don't know how that would shake out too much. I don't know. I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. You know, it's tough. That last fight, he went out there, he got caught. You can blame a bunch of stuff. You can blame stuff going on, whatever, but he didn't. So, you know, kudos to him. You know, shout out to O'Malley. Went out there, prove a lot of people wrong. You know, the sugar show goes on. So, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how to put people where, put people there. That's not my job. That's your guys' job to sit at. It's matchmaker's job. You know, I'm just here to fight, and right now, Korean Zombie got my full attention. Oh yeah, I heard that comment. I heard him say it when he came out. Was that 2 years ago? Damn, that's a long time. 2 years is a long time, but yeah, I don't know. Beautiful thing is we get to find out Saturday night, you know. So, do I have punching power? Find out Saturday night.
Sure. Thanks.
I mean, not really, you know. But I mean, every time we step on that, we get off the island. The closest place to us is 5 hours, you know. We actually had to fly to Japan first before coming here, 7 hours, and we did another like 6 or 7 hour flight. So total time was like 16 hours or 14 to 16 hours of travel, something like that to here. But it is what it is, you know. I live on a rock in the middle of the ocean. Anyway, any direction I go, it's gonna be a ways, and you know, just the thing that's surprising me here is the humidity, man. It's I thought I was used to it in Hawaii, but nah, this is next level. Yeah, actually, I would. You know, Lahaina people. I mean, I'm sure it's all over the world, and you guys saw how everything went down, how the Lahaina people was let down by the state, by the government, but you know, the Hawaiian community, they stepped up, the people stepped up, the Hawaiians stepped up, and then you know, after the one step up, the world stepped up. You guys are seeing and everything, and people helping. You know, the UFC is helping out with this. UFC loves Hawaii and so on and so on, and it's just it's a tough thing, man. You know, I just shared my story about how some people ended up passing away and they got the name. So it's just tough, man. Those guys is they're real heroes right now. They're going through it, and my walkout song is going to be a dedication to them, and they said that we should use bread to like you know, solidify those guys that's in the fire and going through it. So I actually gonna be using red for the first time in my UFC career. You know, I've been using black universal, and I was able to be granted red for this short. So yeah, a lot of things. You know, I always went there with Hawaii on my back, but just a little bit heavy right now.
Max appreciate, but as same hand also you have to concern with how can I say, you must concern with just your fight, but thank you so much, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
여기 보면